Hey everybody, Straydog Billy here doing song number 551. In 551 days in a row, we started doing one song every day on August 7th of 2020, and we're at 551 today, which today, by the way, is my wife's birthday, Juana Vasquez Arnold, and happy birthday, Juana. Now, we're going to keep on doing one song a day, as I said, until this COVID-19 pandemic is brought under control and we can go out and play some regular gigs again with the whole band, guitars, drums, more keyboards. Please check out the website, straydog.org, where I got my nickname, Straydog Billy, short for Straydog Bill Arnold. We'll talk about that in a few minutes after today's song. This is Procol Harum song from 1967, I believe, called The Whiter Shade of Pale. Here we go. And, push that button. Here we go. Skipped a light fandango, turned cartwheels across the floor. I was feeling kind of seasick, but the crowd called out for more. The room was humming harder as the ceiling flew away. When we called out for another drink, the waiter brought a tray, and so it was that later, as the miller told his tale, face at first just ghostly turned a whiter shade of pale. She said there is no reason, and the truth is plain to see. I wandered through my playing cards, and I could not let her be. She was one of 16 vestal virgins who were leaving for the coast. And although my eyes were wide open, they might as well have been closed. And so it was that later, as the miller told his tale, face at first just ghostly turned a whiter shade of pale.
lighter shade of pale with a few mistakes. Okay, yes, that No-Kill Dog Shelter, Straydog, my first wife, the late Pat Arnold, who passed on in '03 of a brain aneurysm, very, very sad time in our lives. She and I founded that No-Kill Dog Shelter back in 1994. We became a Texas nonprofit corporation in '97 with the official name Straydog Incorporated, so that's really the beginning date. And we then applied for and received from the IRS 501c3 tax exempt status, making all donations to the shelter and contributions to the shelter tax deductible. We are still going strong today, still rescuing, rehabilitating when necessary, and adopting and fixing, spaying and neutering the dogs we adopt, and then we are adopting them out. We're trying as hard as we can to adopt them out. And of course, being a no-kill dog shelter. Choppy, what? What's the matter? No, it's all right. Sorry. To good homes, and we're going to keep on doing this until there is no more overpopulation problem across the United States of America and ultimately around the world. What? Choppy, quiet. Anyway, we're still going strong, as I said. The next, yes, adoptions. That's one of the most important focuses of all shelters and pounds across the United States of America, because we want to save as many of these precious lives and give them homes, as many as we can. In the year 2019, I have full figures for that year, and for years before that also. We haven't quite narrowed in what happened in 20 with the pandemic and then 21. But in 2019, across this nation, from all 3,500 shelters, animal shelters, we adopted out 3.2 million dogs and cats, 1.6 million dogs, 1.6 million cats. An daily average of 4,400 dogs were adopted out, and a daily average of 4,400 cats were adopted out in the year 2019. A tremendous accomplishment. All shelters and pounds deserve our financial support to help them continue to adopt out as many as we can. All shelters and pounds deserve our financial support. Now, there's a tragic and very dark side to the overpopulation problem in the dog and cat world across the United States of America and around the world. Although some countries have already, I've just read recently, have nothing but no-kill dog shelters. So that's a good step forward. We're going to get there too. We are still using euthanasia to get rid of the extras. That's the sad part in the kill shelters across this nation. Euthanasia is meant for terminally ill dogs and cats so they don't have to suffer. Euthanasia is meant to be used for fatally injured animals so they don't have to suffer. But we as a society, including everybody in this country who has allowed this to happen, we are still euthanizing an average of 1,700 dogs and cats every single day, today, tomorrow, yesterday. This is a terrible, terrible tragedy. Now, 11 years ago in the year 2011, across this nation, 7,000 dogs and cats were being euthanized every day because there was not room for them. There were no homes for them. And 52 years ago, in the year 1970, the total was 41,000 dogs and cats euthanized every single day of the year. 1970. Terrible, terrible tragedy. 15 million that year. Now it's gone down a little bit ever since, and we're down to 1,700 now. The number of euthanasias. It's down to 1,700 now. How are we going to get it down to 0? We've got to control conception. We have to stop conception. In the dog and cat world, we've already known how to do this for decades and decades and decades also. And the way you stop conception is spay and neuter. If we will all spay and neuter our pets, this overpopulation problem in the dog and cat world will end. We'll be back again tomorrow with another song from the Straydog Billy one-man band.